What anime characters could wield Excalibur from Soul Eater? And for those of you guys who don't know, this is in fact Excalibur, the legendary sword from King Arthur from mythical times. But in the world of Soul Eater, Excalibur is basically the strongest weapon in the history of the world of Soul Eater. Anybody can use him. Any weapon meister can use Excalibur. It's just that he's so annoying. He's so annoying and nobody wants to use him. That's his biggest problem. That's why he does not have a wielder. He doesn't have a Meister. He has all of these conditions to wield him. It's just a lot. But there are some characters in anime who can wield Excalibur. They can make it through all the provisions. And that song, which some people hate, but I think it's a bop. Going to California. First up, Iruma Suzuki from Welcome to Demon School. Iruma has this whole thing where he is just a gigantic pushover. All you have to do is say, please, I'm begging you, all that stuff. And you don't think Excalibur is going to pick up on that? Excalibur's got to say please once, and he has a Meister who will be able to use him at the fullest extent of his power. He'll do the stories, he'll do his laundry, he'll believe any of these little lies that he be telling his Meisters. Iruma will probably be the perfect person to do it. Because even in his own show, with his sensei was training him, but low key just making him do chores, he did all of it. And he just saw it all as training. So if Excalibur tells him, hey, listen to my 10-hour story session and you get to be my Meister and be the wielder of the strongest weapon in the world, he'll do it. And we can't talk about Excalibur without talking about the king himself, Arthur Boyle from Fire Force. His mental is so jacked, he thinks he's a knight. He thinks he's King Arthur. And the more knightly he feels, the stronger he gets. And I'm not going to spoil anything, but in the manga, he has a moment where he feels the most like a knight in the history of the world, and he is a universal threat at that point. Arthur's latent talent with a weapon on Excalibur's level, he will be unstoppable. Already low key, he is kind of unstoppable. Read the manga. Arthur's him. But you give him Excalibur, he will do anything in his power to keep that sword. He will keep that weapon. Now he has his plasma sword and he's wielding Excalibur at the same time. Arthur Boyle will be unstoppable.